B. Is that clear to you? So what is the first method of inserting the two rational numbers between A and B? The first method I am telling you, the first rational number between A and B is obtained by finding their arithmetic mean. Do you know the meaning of arithmetic mean?
Sir, average.
Yes, average. Means we add them and divide them with the number that is 2, as there are only two numbers, है ना? So A plus B upon 2 is the first rational number, though it is lying just between A and B. If we mark them in number line, then the position of A plus B upon 2 is just between A and B. It is the midpoint of A and B, है ना? But it is not required to write the midpoint. Between doesn't mean that it must lie just between A and B. It can lie somewhere between A and B also, okay? And now to find the second rational number, what should we do? Second rational number between A and B. So we will take either A or B, one of them. And the number which we already have inserted between A and B is what number? Which number?
A plus B upon 2.
Yes, this
A
is
plus B
A plus
upon
B
2.
upon.
B upon 2. So second number is A plus B upon 2 and divide them by 2 again. Okay, means we have to find the arithmetic mean between A and A plus B upon 2. So it is A plus B upon 2 over 2. Okay. Now first we take the LCM in the numerator. So 2A plus A into 2, 2A plus A plus B. Okay. So it becomes 3A plus B upon 2 2s are 4. Okay. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
If you again
Yes.
insert the third rational number, so how will you insert the third rational number then?
Sir, A plus B upon 2 plus 3A plus B upon 4.
Or we can take B also. So
Yes, sir.
sometimes the answers doesn't match with the answer sheet given in the book, but they must lie between. Actually, there are several numbers. Infinite numbers can lie between any two real numbers. I have told you, na. So we cannot write all of them at once. So answers may or may not match with the given answers given in the answer sheet in the book. So always remember this. Okay. So if we take one of them as B and other again the first number which we have inserted, so we can get the third number, and there are several other methods also to get the third, or we can write them. Fourth, no, it is not required to write it in particular position. If we write it third, then fourth can be taken as A plus this second 3A plus B upon 4 upon 2. Understood? So when we take LCM, and it is also now clear to you that these two will be multiplied in the order. But we have to take the LCM, 4A plus 3A plus B. So it is 7A plus B upon 8. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Understood, na? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now I am telling you a direct method. If you want to find rational numbers between A and B, you can directly write by this method. Like first is A plus B upon 2. So you will tell what is new in this. I have done the same thing, hai na? But what is the coefficient of A?
1 upon 2.
What is the coefficient of A? Not only A. It is 1.
Sir, 1.
In the numerator.
1.
Okay, otherwise it is 1 by 2. You are correct. But in the numerator, coefficient of A is 1. And coefficient of B in the numerator?
1.
One,
Sum, and they are sum?
2.
So if you write any two terms of A and B, means like 7A plus 8B upon add the coefficients of A and B. 7 plus 8 equals to 15. So you can directly write them, okay? And they will lie between A and B. Understood? Or if you write A plus 3B upon, what must be the denominator?
4.
4, okay? So this is the direct method. Have you understood? You can write infinite numbers between A and B, but in all of them, the sum of coefficients of A and B must be written in the denominator. Sum of coefficients of A and B in the numerator must be written in the denominator, okay? If we write 3A plus 7B, so denominator must be 10, so that these will lie between A and B always. Is that clear to you, everyone? Any doubt? You can check
No, sir.
No.
method. A plus B upon 2, 3A plus B, sum is 3 plus 1, 4. 1 plus 3 upon 4, 7 plus 1 upon 8. Understood? All of them will lie between A and B. Okay?
Yes.
So these two methods are sufficient, and this method, you have understood that if you want to use this method in objective questions, then you can use it. Okay? And sometimes these methods are required to solve the other questions also. So we can directly take the rational numbers between A and B using this method. Okay? And third method is sometimes if there are fractional numbers given, like for example, I am taking example in place of A and B, 2 by 3 and 5 by 8. So the rational number between this, do you know? How will you find? Two methods we have already discussed in above theory. We can find them with these methods also, 2 by 3 plus 5 by 8 upon 2. Okay. And one more method is we add the numerator and add the denominators as well. So the answer is 7 by 11. This 7 by 11 will always lie between 2 by 3 and 5 by 8. Understood? If you want to find the second rational number,
Yes.
so you will take 2 by 3 and 7 by 11, add 2 plus 7, 9 upon 11 plus 3, 14. If you want to find the third rational number, then also the same. 5 plus 7, 12 upon 8 plus 11, 19. Understood, everyone? Adding the numerators and denominators of given number respectively. Means numerator with numerator and denominators with denominator will also give the rational numbers lying between any two rational numbers. Is that clear to you? Adding the numerators and denominator of given number respectively will also give the rational numbers lying between any two rational numbers. Understood, everyone? Are you all there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So write it. I am again telling. Adding the numerators and denominator of given numbers respectively will also give the rational numbers lying between any two rational numbers. Have you written everything which has been discussed till now?
No, sir.
No. First method you have written or not?
Sir, written.
Okay. So in second method, we can write to find the rational numbers between A and B. If we write the combination of A and B with any real coefficients. And sum of,
Sir, your voice is not clearly audible.
I am writing also, sum of coefficients to find the rational numbers between A and B. If we write the combination of A and B with any real coefficients and sum of coefficient is written in denominator. Is that clear to you? Understood everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, can you show the statement of last method?
99A plus B upon 100 can also be written. Means to find the rational numbers between A and B. But if we write the combination of A and B, I have written B. With any real coefficients and sum of coefficient is written in denominator, then also they will lie between A and B. Okay. And third method, we add numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominators of the given numbers respectively to find the rational numbers lying between any two rational numbers. Is that clear to you? Adding the numerators and denominator of given numbers respectively will also give the rational numbers lying between any two rational numbers. Okay. Written everyone? You all must have understood the method of solving the first question. Question 1, insert two rational numbers between 2 and 3. So 5 by 2 is first, 2 plus 3, 5.2 है ना? And to find the second, 2 plus 5 by 2 upon 2. So 9 by 2, 9 by 4. है ना? 9 by 4. Okay. Have you understood? 2 plus 3 upon 2, that is 5 by 2. But write it properly. First rational number, okay. Then second rational number equals to one of them plus mean upon 2. So it is 9 by 4. If you find them in decimal, it is 2.5. It is 2.25. Okay. So all these are lying between 2 and 3. Is that clear to you? Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
One more method is also there. You can directly write them. Like if 2 and 3, we want to write. So 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4, 2.11, 2.01, 2.001, 2.999, and so on. So there are infinite numbers which are lying between 2 and 3. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Rational numbers between 2 and 3. So in objective exams, you can use any one of the method, but in your school exams, use the method as has been instructed in your class. Okay. Is that clear to everyone? Now, in question number 1B, we have to now find two irrational numbers between 2 and 3. Wait, in 1A also, we have to insert rational numbers between root 3 and root 5. So how will you insert the rational numbers between two irrational numbers? The previous method was the method to insert the rational numbers between rational numbers, है ना, where A and B are rational numbers. Is that clear to you? A and B are rational numbers, means they can be represented in P by Q form. But if there are irrational numbers, as root 3 and root 5 are irrational numbers, they cannot be represented in P by Q form. Okay. Rational numbers between two irrational numbers. So how will you insert them? Can you tell? For example, between, the question is root 3 and root 5, root 7 and root 8. Okay. So I am discussing between root 2 and root 3. How? Okay. Between root 2 and root 3. Can anyone suggest any method? No? Okay. So listen. Consider it to be root 2.00 and root 3.00. Is there any difference between this pair root 2 and root 3 and this pair?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
We know that.
No,
there is
sir.
difference. Okay. So consider it to be 200. Neglect the decimal, and this is to be 300. Okay. 200 and 300. Is that clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Neglecting the decimal, we will read it as 200 and read it as 300. Now, can anyone tell any perfect square number between 200 and 300?
225.
225. Mute your mic, don't disturb the class. So 225. Okay. So rational number. Numbers between root 2.00 and root 3.00 will be root 2.25. So what will be the square root? We know that
Sir, 1.5.
1.5. As we
5.
225 is the square root of 225 is 15. So square root of 2.5 is 2.25 is 1.5. And this 1.5 will certainly lie between root 2 and root 3. Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell the next?
Sir,
1
253. 253, I guess.
289.
2.56 means
1.6.
okay. And
Yes, sir.
289. 2.8.
0.89.
1.7.
We have
1.7.
considered it is 200 and 300. It is not actually 200 and 300. So 1.7. Will 1.8 also lie between them?
No, sir.
अब तो हम लोग
No,
बहुत-
sir.
1.51, 1.52, 1.61, okay, 1.62, 1.71, 1.72 and so on. ढेर सारे है कि नहीं? Is that clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So have you understood the method?
Yes.
So can you now solve this question also? Question number 5th of 1A. The irrational numbers between root 3 and root 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So solve, first write the method which I have discussed in your notebook and solve this and tell me how have you solved it. Okay.